You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
I got a good shit to tell you all this evening.
May I rise?
All right.
Rap, tell me a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Off.
Hey, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and many and millions who's listening, checking this out and watching all around the world. Sit back and relax, cause this is gonna be a stone groove. That's right. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. So, and don't you dare be sour. Welcome to a channel where you could just vent and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, but at the same time still be mindful and respectable to others. And welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made him, they broke the mold. So here's the Carlos Stargell Show.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
On.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all who's listening, checking this out and watching this all around the world. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent and move, and I can't lose what I can use. So don't. So sit back and relax, cause it's time for the den with me, your host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
When they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the den with yours truly,
Me.
your host, Carlos Stargell. But guess what, y'all?
I got a lot of good shit this evening.
Yeah, I do. And like I said, before I get started, I want to thank all the viewers who took the time to watch and check out and listen to the Carlos Stargell Show. Now, friendly reminder, if you're not able to catch this live, you can always catch the replay on YouTube. All cable carriers have on demand, but YouTube have replays. So just want y'all to know. And happy birthday to everybody whose birthday, January the 16th. And just want to say, hey, and how y'all doing, and show my love to my family all across this country, all over the world, even in Canada and Mexico, and especially to my family in the
ATL.
Georgia and Decatur.
Where's greater?
Yeah. But anyway, y'all, how y'all doing? I just want to let y'all know, man, it's cold as a SOB outside. You know what I'm saying? It is cold as a MF. I mean, shoot. I can, you know what though, and I done been in cold weather, and it's about, let me see how many degrees it is, just 36 degrees, and it's raining in Burlington, North Carolina.
Rap, tell me a little bit right here.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Yep, and I decided to go live early today, but I will be going again live on the solo at 12 o'clock noon. But I just wanted to do a first one because, for one thing, I know it's a lot of y'all might not be able to catch this live, but you can always catch the replay. But I noticed the school's out for a lot of people, and all on the East Coast, especially in Georgia. Now, I was looking at social media, and they were talking about the school closing in Atlanta area, but they took a long time. I mean, a long time.
Talk to me. Say something.
To to get DeKalb County to close the school doors. I say, good Lord of mercy. I said to myself, where is DeKalb County waiting? I mean, what is DeKalb County's problem? I mean, brothers and sisters, on the real, DeKalb County, I mean, I hate to say it, but DeKalb County used to be the place to be. Now, y'all know what? DeKalb, I hate to say this, but DeKalb County, now they got more issues than Right On and Jet and Sports Illustrated magazine all together. But I'm going to say this right here, y'all. Like I said, DeKalb County used to be the place to be. Now, I hate to say this, but since those immigrants moved to DeKalb County went DOWN, down. I mean, you know, a lot of people back in the day, a lot of people, especially our people of color, they used to be they didn't want no parts of DeKalb County back in the day because they knew the law. They knew the law in DeKalb County was hell. But all you had to do was stay in your lane and mind your business. You won't have nothing to worry about. But you know, you got these hoodlums and thugs and so-called wannabe gang bangers coming out and giving DeKalb County a bad name. Now I can expect that in Atlanta, but in DeKalb, nah. I mean, but anyway, getting off the subject of that, we talking about the weather now on the East Coast. I'm just gonna say it is cold as H, and if you don't have to, please do not get out there. Because I could just imagine how cold it is in Georgia. But where I'm at now, in Burlington, North Carolina, it is cold as H. Now, the coldest part of North Carolina, I can tell y'all, to be honest with you, is west by the mountains in the Asheville area. That's where all the cold is. I mean, you watch the news, you know, if you got mountains, you're going to get some cold. Because guess what? It has a whole lot to do with the altitude. So just let you know, the higher the altitude, the colder it gets. Think about it. Look at Denver, Colorado, out there in Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, all that. See, especially where the Rocky Mountains are in the Utah and Colorado and Wyoming. Now, that's really mile high. I mean, they really up there because of the mountains and stuff. And that's one part of the area of the country I would not like to live in. And to be honest with you, I stick to where I was born at in the East Coast. Even though I live in North Carolina, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, but I'm still on the East Coast, and I'm not too far. I'm not too far from the real dirty. I'm just like 6 hours from Atlanta. Hey, Burlington, North Carolina. I mean, and look and check this out, y'all. The good part about it, from where I live to Atlanta, straight shot. I-85. Yep, 85. Take 85 south to Atlanta is a straight shot. Shoot. I remember the last time I told my fiance I went down there. And I let her know. I said, look, I told we was on our way when I saw like Barrow or either Gwinnett. I knew I was close. I knew we were close to Atlanta. I ain't had nothing to worry about. I remember the last time we went, we was in Barrow County, and we was the first person we went to see was my mom. So we got off at an exit in Barrow County. It took us to like Highway 81. So when I saw the way to get to Highway 81, I said, I know where I'm at now. So I told my fiance, I said, I know I'm at the hell with the GPC. I said, hell with that. I know where I'm at. I'm 81. I know how to get there from here. So when we got there, she knew I was telling the truth. But like I said, go to Georgia. The first person I will go see is my mom. Yeah, there's a lot of people I would like to see, but they got to make an effort if they want to see me too. So, I mean, I'm coming down there, at least make the effort to meet me somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I do miss Georgia sometimes, but I do miss Atlanta. But I am gonna say this. Excuse me, what? Excuse me. Excuse me, God. Oh my, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Ooh, Lord, that was a good sneeze. But anyway, I won't want to move back to. I refuse to move back to Georgia for the simple fact. Excuse me. For the simple fact that I mean, for one thing, it's getting crazy down there. I mean, hate to say this, but people act like they done lost their mind in Georgia, for real. A friend of mine told me the day my bus pulled off, that's when a lot of people act like they were losing their mind. I said, I know I ain't have nothing to do with it. And she was like, she said, I believe when your spirit left, people lost their mind. What did I do so spectacular? I don't know. But I pray for those. I pray for those in Georgia, and I also pity those fools down there too, because they act like they don't know no better. They mind so messed up. I'm just gonna say this. Those are the type of people. All they know how to do is settle. They don't want to get out and try new things. They rather just settle and just be settled with what they dealing with or whatnot. Me, nah, I got tired of that. I got tired of that route, people. It was time for me to go.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Time for me to do bigger and better things, which I did. And looking, a lot of people ask me, did my father's death had anything to do with me leaving Georgia?
No.
It wasn't that I didn't want. I mean, I left Georgia because it was time to leave Georgia, and then on top of that, what a lot of people didn't know before my father's passing, I was talking to Veronica then, but we was just talking as friends. But a month and a half after my dad's passing, we decided to hook up the first beginning part of May, and then nobody know then about her. And when they found out about her, yes, it was on Memorial Day. But what y'all didn't know, we were going together a little bit longer before Memorial Day. And a lot of people didn't know about it sometimes. Just to let y'all know, you can't let your left hand know what your right hand doing sometimes. And then y'all know that's the truth, y'all. But at the same time, I mean, people gonna find out anyway. But I'm glad. But to be honest with you, I mean, it wasn't no shame in my game. I found love again, and that's all that mattered. And that's a good thing. But the thing I'm trying to say now, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if there's something out there for you and you want it bad enough, get it. I mean, because you're only going to live once. So enjoy life while you enjoy and live life while you can. And that's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, that's on the real. You got to enjoy life and live. You got to love the life you live.
And live the life you love.
Yeah. And just want to let y'all know too. Yeah, it's cold as H out here, but thank God for shelter. Thank God for heat. Thank God for food. Thank God for life, health, strength, courage, knowledge, and wisdom. Thank God for all that, because there's some people out here, I hate to say this, they're not as fortunate as a lot of people are. So we don't laugh at like they say, don't laugh at unfortunate people that is going through unfortunate situations. Yes, they are right. Don't laugh at them, because really, on the real though, people, that is true, because you can hurt somebody for life if you laugh, because you don't know what a person's going through. I mean, people go through life every day. People go through something every day. Even I go through something every day, but guess what? I don't let my left hand know my right hand. people don't need to know what I'm doing because everybody's business is nobody's business.
Talk to me.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying too, people need to just start worrying about everything but the right thing. People need to start worrying about the right thing and nothing else. And whatever is not right, don't even worry about, because there's a lot of stuff that's irrelevant, to be honest with you. There's a lot of relevant stuff that we really don't need to worry about. And that's on the real for real.
May I rise?
Yes, I'm rising. But in a way, people, yes, but I'm like I said, I'm sitting up here because this is something I wanted to do this morning. I wanted to get it. Basically, I wanted to get it kicked off because it's Tuesday. And on top of that, it's cold. And I know there's a lot of people stuck in the house. And like Usher say,
No, you got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't want to have fun. All you think about.
yep. And look, there's a lot of people, they stuck in the house too, but hey, that's life. It is what it is. And it be like that sometimes. Word the big bird. Yes, it do. But anyway, y'all, just want to let y'all know, y'all stay warm and please be safe, because that cold weather is nothing to be underestimated. I mean, it's a lot of people who are used to the cold, but guess what? I mean, that's one thing I'll never get used to. When it get too cold, I don't think nobody will, to be honest with you. But hey, and last night, I don't know. Oh yeah, and last night, I know it's a lot of y'all watched the games yesterday. The Buffalo, especially Buffalo. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even know who won yesterday because I didn't watch neither one of the games. I know Tampa Bay. I know Tampa Bay beat Philly pretty bad. But just to let y'all know, I am not. I don't really fool with Tampa Bay like that. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like them, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I didn't like how they did Tony Dungy, and I didn't like how they did Doug Williams before. So Tampa Bay is not my favorite team right now. But and plus, they're in the NFC South, so just let y'all know they play the Falcons twice a year. And I'm still a diehard Falcons fan, regardless, win, lose, or draw. Because like I tell y'all all the time, dick riding is not a form of transportation. And it's really not. Just because I live in North Carolina, that don't mean I'm going to jump on the Panthers bandwagon, because I'm not. I'm still loyal and faithful to my Atlanta Falcons, regardless. Yep, and then look, it is what it is, and it be like that sometimes. So people don't like who they like, just like because a lot of people like the Saints. Oh, I'm not a Saints fan. I'm not a Saints fan either, because they treat it they treat us real bad if we was to go to New Orleans. But guess what? But we always welcome them to Atlanta. You know what, Atlanta? When the Saints fans come to town, don't be so hospitable toward them. Be hostile. They don't like us, so we don't like them. Look, and then the one, and I'm just gonna say this too. Now I know there's a lot of people from up top that's down in the dirty South, especially Atlanta, Georgia, and they always talking about they don't like Atlanta or whatever. Well, guess what? Didn't nobody ask you to move to Atlanta. Now, if you don't want to be, look, I'm just gonna say to the ones who always talk down about Atlanta, if you don't want to be there, they don't want you there. So the best thing to do is hit the road and don't come back no more, and let the doorknob hit you with a dog should have bit you. And that's on the real for real. You ought to be glad you got a place to go other than where you from. But the one that always complain, I ain't gonna say it's not where you from, it's where you at. And if you're not happy where you are, then you need to go somewhere else and find another place to live. Come on now. You can live any way you want to, but At the same time, don't come to Atlanta, Georgia, talking all that jive. I mean, you the one signed up to move down now. Did nobody put no gun in your head and told you to move to Atlanta or whatnot. And just to let y'all know too, and quit trying to get that we couldn't get for the last 500 years. Stop trying to get you come down there, you're not gonna get your 40 acres in the mule, because if we didn't get it, you damn sure ain't gonna get it. And that's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
So quit trying to get what we can't get, and quit trying to act like y'all we so inferior under y'all. Y'all ain't the superior ones. Y'all ain't the superior ones. Didn't nobody tell y'all to go from the southern rope to the northern dope. And look, your ancestors and your forefathers did that. So now y'all want to come back down south to my y'all. Yeah, y'all might want a better life for real, but at the same time, just to let y'all know, y'all still not getting your 40 acres in the mule, because if we ain't got it yet, y'all damn sure ain't gonna get it. That's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
I mean, and then quit trying to hold you. Quit when you, and the ones that come down here and look down on there, get your nose out there. You got your nose so far up in there, I know you can smell your ass, and that's on the real. Quit trying to do it. And then another thing too, just to let y'all know too. You think you stuck up? You need to look at my wallpaper at home. So quit trying to act like you all that, because guess what? You ain't all that. You miserable, and you probably don't have no life. Basically, y'all ain't sugar honey iced tea, and I ain't saying that in a good way. So just to let y'all know, we need to, instead of us trying to put each other down and try to talk about one another, we really need to come together and encourage and uplift each other instead of all that. And just want to say this, I'm going to say this before I actually sign out. And just to let y'all know, if didn't nobody tell me about the goodness of the Lord, those same church people be talking bad about me. And that's on the real, for real. But you know what though? My time is damn near just about up on the solo tip. But I want to thank the ones who took the time to check out, listen, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I want to thank the first time, new, recurring, and unique viewers for taking the time to watch it again as well. And just want to let y'all know, I know y'all probably couldn't catch this live, but y'all, if y'all catching this on the replay, more power to you. I'm glad you did. But I just want to say, on a friendly reminder, I will be back during the 12 o'clock hour on the solo. I already let y'all, some of y'all already probably been notified about that, but just to let y'all know that again. So until 12 o'clock p.m. noon Eastern time, y'all, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And again, I want to thank the ones who took the time to view, listen, check out, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I appreciate that. But keep on watching and keep on giving me those views. But until later on, y'all, 12 o'clock, peace, 2 fingers. And I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter, y'all.